I cannot speak today. Hey guys, so today we are going to be talking about my August favorites. I feel like I literally just filmed my July favorites and posted that. Like, this summer and these past couple months have just flown by like so fast, and I am super excited for fall though because I love fall. Everything about fall is my favorite. I wish it could be fall all year round. I just love fall. I've got my fall candle burning right now. I've literally had fall stuff out since the middle of August. That's how excited for fall I am. My cat's trying to get in the door right now. Oh, why wait? Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, come here, big kitten. Say hello. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the other people. You're so pretty. Anyways, let's just dive right into it. I'm gonna start with brushes today. Just because I have two of some of my favorite brushes that I've been loving. First, I'm going to be talking about the IT brushes for Ulta, is what it says on here. I'm assuming it's IT Cosmetics. But this is number 227, the Flawless Blush Brush. That's really hard to say. Try and say that 5 times. Flawless Blush. Ah, that's really hard to say. Okay, anyway, so this is the Live Beauty Fully. I got this, I want to say over like a year ago, and I got it a long time ago, and I used it for blush, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like really nice, like whatever, it's really nice. And then I kind of switched to the Real Techniques blush brush, and lately I have not been liking the way that applies my blush. I feel like it's a little patchy, and it could just be something that I'm doing wrong, but I really love this brush for blush. And I love the angle that it has, so it's really easy to just really apply, and it blends it very nicely, very seamlessly. And it's a synthetic brush. I really like the way this applies. Again, it's super soft. I know I used it today and I need to wash it. Really like the way it's shaped. I love these kinds of brushes so much because they just pick up the product really well and just apply it really evenly. So the next brush that I'm going to be talking about is the Real Techniques powder brush. And this one I really do like because it gets really big on the outside and then it tapers really nice in. So I like to apply my bronzer with this. So I like it because it's got this little point to it, but it will also blend out with everything around it. And so I really just get in there and just really swirl it around like this. Boom, done. My bronzer has never gone on any easier, and I really do like that for that purpose. I haven't tried to use it with an all-over powder because I do wear powder foundations. I do really like this for bronzer. I bronze my forehead, my neck, and it just gets the job done really fast because it is a bigger brush, and you still get that precise contour if you're wanting that with your bronzer. Otherwise, if you don't, sometimes like I don't want that harsh contour, then I will just kind of go like sideways with the brush like this instead of like this, and this will blend it out really nice and make it so it's not super harsh. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is a powder that I've absolutely been loving. I'm kind of going all out of sorts here. I'm not going in order by how you would apply these things to your face, but that's totally okay. But this is the Lancome Absolute powder. It's the Radiant Smoothing Powder in Golden. So Jaclyn Hill talks about this, I think in one of her favorites video, or maybe another video, I'm not quite sure. And so I was like, oh, you know, like I'm going to go buy that. Well, it's pretty expensive, so I was like, I'm gonna wait to buy it when I have saved up some money to buy it. So I did buy it, and it's definitely has more of that pink shade to it. I know mine's kind of a complete mess, but I have been loving this stuff, like absolutely ride or die in August, because I wear powder foundations, and so I don't get as much luminosity as I would like. Like I can wear a Luminosity primer underneath and then put the Cover FX drops underneath, or do something like that and then put my powder on top, and then all of that is gone, and only some parts around like here and my nose and my chin will show, where I want that luminosity and that healthy glow all over. So this stuff has been so nice, and I have a pink undertone to my skin, so I am more fair, so I'm that very ivory shade, and so that ivory shade consists of pink undertones, and that's what looks best on me. No yellow for me, no yellow. So Putting this on top of my powder foundation has really brought out that healthy glow and luminosity to my face that I have been wanting. I'm really happy I did invest in this because this is something that I've really been searching for a long time, and it kind of adds to the coverage of the face as well. And I'm wearing it right now too, just minus my highlight, but everywhere else it just gives you such a nice healthy glow. It does darken up the face just a little bit. Maybe it's because I put a lot on. Now if you were someone who is oily, I probably wouldn't recommend it. You could probably do it like as a subtle highlight if you're wanting to, but just the way that it wears and the way that it appears on the skin, I probably would say only dry skin people that want to have that luminosity. But they also do have a gold shade in this one, so people that are more yellow undertone can definitely use this as well. But the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Lancome Cushion Foundation. This is all in French, so I have no idea. Oh my gosh. L'Oreal is underneath Lancome in the drugstore. So they all of this is produced by the same company. That's why I love L'Oreal, because they're more on the higher end. Lancome came out with the cushion, and then Lancome and L'Oreal, same company kind of, came out with the L'Oreal Lumi cushion, and I absolutely love that one. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try this one. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's super pretty, black and gold, super pretty. It comes with one of these guys, but I don't use it. And then this is where the thing sits, and then you just open it up and there's the cushion. And of course I'm the lightest shade there is, because you know I am literally almost white. I have applied it with a brush, and I find that it's too full coverage for me because I don't like a lot of coverage, and I'm not huge into liquid foundations, but when it comes to the cushions, I will wear them all the time. When I do apply it, I apply it with a beauty blender, and a damp beauty blender I should say. I just take that, dip it a couple times in there, and usually that gives me enough coverage. Like I dip it in there twice and then I'm good to go for all of the coverage on my face and a little bit on my neck as well. So that adds a really nice finish to it. It's more a light coverage, light to medium-ish coverage, which is totally okay with me. And then I go over it with a powder. Like this powder I would go over it with, or even just my regular mineral foundation powder with a bigger powder brush, so it doesn't add too much coverage. When I started applying it with a beauty blender, I found that I love this a lot more. It was so much easier to wear, wasn't getting sticky, and it just wore very nice on my face. Because you know, when you're doing blowouts or you're blow drying somebody's hair, sometimes it gets on your face and it gets really hot. I fell in love with this after the first 2 times I wore it, so I really do like this one. This is just a great buy. Expensive, but it's a great buy. If you want a dupe for this, just get the L'Oreal Lumi cushion in the store. Now if you are more oily, something like this would be a little bit better for you because there is no luminosity to it. So, and you can find it at your local Dillard's, Yonkers, wherever they sell Lancome products at the counter. So I broke this, so that's cool. But again, I'm going to talk about this in my August favorites because I know I talked about it in my last favorites video, but I just have to continue to talk about it because this butter bronzer is literally the most favorite bronzer I have ever used in my life. I'm not joking you when I say that, because being so fair, it's so hard for me to find a bronzer that is so nice wearing on my skin, because I find then if it's too cool, then it's really gray and muddy on my face. But then if it is too warm, then I look like an Oompa Loompa and it's too orange. So I have to really be careful. I don't like ones that are super glittery. Every once in a while I will wear a glittery bronzer. This one just doesn't get too warm or cool on me. It's very neutral, and it always smells so good. It smells so good. If you haven't bought this yet, please go buy it. It's at CVS, Target. I got mine at Target, but I saw it at CVS the other day. I use this and I just swirl it around in there and I just apply it, and it just gives such a nice bronze for fair skinned people. I really absolutely love this. The smell, great. Who knows, I might be talking about this in every favorite video because I love it so much. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is primer. This is my last makeup item. This primer is from Bare Minerals. It's called the Prime Time Brightening Foundation Primer. It is a luminosity primer. So I have been looking for a primer for a really long time that does give that luminosity, because I do wear powder foundations, like I said, for the 500th time. Just for this to kind of add to that luminosity that I'm wanting underneath my foundation is a really good way to get that, and it smooths as well as brightens brightens at the same time. So it's really hard to find a Luminosity primer that smooths and does the job that it's supposed to do all in one. And I've tried it and I absolutely love it. It just comes out like that. That's what it looks like. And then a lot comes out at once. So I usually just use one pump and I'm good to go. But just feeling it, it feels so soft. Like it feels like I'm not even like touching my skin, but it just smooths so nice and adds such a nice luminosity. I'm sure you can't see the luminosity just because it's not on my face. If it was on my face, you'd be able to see the luminosity a little bit better. So it's a very, very nice primer, smoothing, helps to hide texture and pores while also adding luminosity, but it's not pure glitter, which is super awesome because sometimes Luminosity primers can be just straight glitter. I really, really do enjoy that primer. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about, I just have one skincare item this month, which is really weird, but if I talked about the same thing every time, then that wouldn't be fair. This is the Comforting Cleanser Creamy Foam for Dry Skin. This is from Lancome, and this is a really, really nice consistency. It's really, really thick. I don't know if you can see it there. When it starts to get more towards fall and winter, I do like to use more of those thicker, moussier, more lotionier, that's not even a word, cream or cleansers, because they add nice hydration to my skin, which is really awesome since I do have really dry skin. And it does suds up as well, but not as much, which is totally okay with me. This is a great cleanser, great for fall and winter, especially if you do have dry skin. Alright, and that has been my August favorites. I have loved these favorite videos lately. They've been really fun to do once a month. I will link all of these products down below for you guys, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great September, and I'm really excited for more videos to come out because it is now fall. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, give it a big old thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Comment below with all of the videos that you would like to see next. And thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!